Hey guys, let's go through our announcements. We got the first two levels of the Patreon set up. For the most part, they are good to go. We got the Discord set up, only has Patreon access right now. We will open that up in the future as soon as we get the rest of the bots in. But let's talk about what we're all here to talk about, and that is Dusk Till Dawn. Now, the first thing I want to say is do not rush out and buy cards right this instant. And the reason I want to say that is because it is tradition and typical for almost every card game in the history of cards for cards to take a nosedive during these first 2 weeks of box openings. Ever since Sunday, when people started getting cards in hand in packs and posting cards up online, they have continued to drop in price from what they were at to kind of what they're going to bottom out at. I would suspect that the entire market is going to take at least a 50% hit across the board, which will bring a lot of those card prices down from where they're at to about half price. The Angels, there's not even enough out there in existence for people to really be selling right now. So the ones that you do have up on TCG Player are running like $1,000, and the rest of them are all sold out. And the sold prices for those are outrageous. They're not going to stay that high most likely. If we look at the other Marvels from other sets, there's no really Marvel card that is super duper expensive besides the Emperor, and he was just a legendary Marvel, which why he was so hard to hit. These are just majestic Marvels, which is what all the equipment was. They're gonna come down in price from that $900, $800, $700. You can only run one of them in your deck for some of these cards too. So it's going to pull those prices down. And that's why I want to caution everybody to really be careful with what you buy and how you buy it over the next couple of weeks until those prices level out. Now, I can't say that there won't be one or two cards that maybe will trend on the opposite way, like one Angel may have been short printed intentionally or unintentionally, and that might drive a price up. We don't know those type of informations. But from the information and history of cards that we know, those prices are going to come down. How far really depends on the community and the market itself and what people are willing to spend money at to buy those cards up immediately. I really think it'll still come down. I think that the prices will, most of the Majestics, I feel like will come down to $1 for most of them. There will be a couple that will hold that higher tier and everything else. You do have a couple Majestics that, as what they are already trending on the upwards higher end prices. They probably will stay there if not climb. But like I said, we don't know which Majestics will do that and which ones won't. The best thing is to look at the power of the card. What is the card doing? And do people use that type of mechanic in the metas? Those are the cards that are most likely going to climb up in price. Now remember, all of my stuff is just speculation. I don't know anything past that point. Do not take this as advice to buy or sell or whatever else. This is just me giving you guys a warning from what I've learned to maybe help you not make mistakes that I have made, spending money where I shouldn't have and then ended up losing a lot more. With that being said, guys, I really appreciate you guys. Anything that you guys can do to share the channel, help us out. We're really trying to get to 500 so we can continue to do this at the rate that we have been doing it. So please do anything that you guys can to help us get to that 500 goal subscriber mark, because that's where we need to be if I want to be able to keep doing these type of videos at the rate that I've been doing and gameplay videos. So if you guys could help out, I would be eternally grateful. Until next time, catch you on the flip side.